This is Buying the Hobby, where sports meets strategy and every card tells a story. From breakout stars to monster pools, we break it down so you know who to chase and when to strike. Let's dive in.
And Dante, welcome back to Buying the Hobby, episode 20.
20. That's crazy.
I know, crazy, dude. How are you today?
Time's flying. It's almost the end of summer. It's almost football season. I'm doing great.
Dude, it's starting to get a little chilly out.
It is.
I'm kind of, it kind of makes me
Yesterday
excited.
was a little chilly.
Right?
2 days ago, I mean, it was raining, but it was like, even afterwards, it was just like chilly.
Even today.
I had to throw on a sweatshirt.
Like today, I wouldn't say it was like, it's cold, but it's like
No.
70.
Which
You know
is,
what I mean?
this is perfect.
Right.
This
But
is
either
perfect.
way, how's it going, man? Good?
I mean, can't complain.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Natty T just came out for
Yep.
basketball. I've been buying a little bit.
FOTL IMAC release.
FOTL, IMAC. There's a lot of shields in IMAC.
Oh, I know. I saw
I
that.
don't know what it is. I mean, we'll talk about that too. That's something I do want to talk about on the basketball side. The Logoman and how many there are, which we'll get into shortly. But I noticed a lot of shields in IMAC FTL. And then IMAC Hobby comes out this week as well.
Thursday, yep.
We are in the prime season of products for collectors, especially high end too.
From here until like October, I feel like.
Yep. If you're looking football, a little bit of baseball, that's more towards the winter time.
Well, they did just have Topps Finest released. We were over at PSA
Basketball.
For that. Yep.
Soccer's about to come into an era where there's a lot of like noir. There's a bunch of different products coming out. Yep, a bunch of big high-end products coming out.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, we'll jump right into that too because we're going to start with releases. So this week on the basketball side, Donruss Optic Hobby comes out.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've seen Donruss Optic FOTL yet, but
No.
it does look pretty solid.
Do they have I can't remember what product. Like I said, I don't rip a lot of
Downtowns
basketball.
are back.
Was it Downtowns?
They
out of
look
that?
so much better.
So what are they gonna do with 1-1?
So 1-1's actually gonna have downtowns, but they're gonna be alternate downtowns.
I don't love that.
It's all right. They're gonna be all-star downtowns.
Okay.
That's coming out the end of September, I believe. The end of September before they lose their licensing.
Okay.
But yeah, 1-1's gonna come out eventually. But yeah, Donruss Optic FOTL looked good. The downtowns are clean this year. I have not seen many, if any, numbered ones yet. Because,
like gold or gold vinyl.
And basketball,
Which they've never had.
Never had. It's the first time ever. That's gonna be sick. I think they're gonna maybe wait till Hobby, and we're gonna see them start flying out. I'm really excited to get ripping on Hobby. They look good. It's the first time ever, honestly, downtowns have looked good on basketball. I've never been the biggest fan.
Really? I
don't like the design that much. I
like football more?
Yes.
I disagree.
Really?
I like the NBA more.
Well, if you like the NBA more, you're gonna be excited because I don't know if you've seen the downtowns that are coming up for football. They're going towards the basketball side.
Really?
I like the football better. I don't know. And they sell better.
They do
because of the design.
Yeah, they do.
Because football, you got the big players.
Yeah,
but,
no, that's fair.
they're clean. It's got that like laser. I love the laser look on some of the downs. It's like
I see what you're saying.
Josh Allen year. I think his rookie year where it's all lasers in the background.
Well, they had
that.
They had that 2018. 2019 was the hyper.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like a glossy, like almost like dragon scale-ish look, but not green. And then 2020, they went back to the base. 2021, laser. 22, laser. 23, laser. And then this year, they went away from the laser. So, no, I that's always kind of been an argument in kind of off topic, but on topic in the NFL. So would you take laser over like the optic?
Yeah, probably.
Base looking?
Probably. Yeah.
See, I think it's cleaner with the base looking.
Really?
Yep.
My only thing is I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, scratch is easier when it's that like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's just
but that's the part I like about it. It's harder to grade.
Which is that's
right.
Fair.
I don't want 400 PSA 10 Trevor Lawrence rookie downtowns or Josh Allen downtowns.
That's fair.
I'd rather go get. I'll give you another hot take. I like Donruss downtowns more because of the exclusivity of the cards. Because they're first off harder to grade because of that same exact reason. Like you want to talk
There's
about
not
a card.
as many out there.
It's not even that it's more glossy. It's like a thinner thinner card stock. It's a paper card stock. So like it's easier to ding, easier to see dimples in my opinion, and there's less of them out there. So for like a PC, obviously resale, like your Donruss Optic is going to do better. But Donruss paper downtowns are some of like the most exclusive cards out there.
Well, last week I remember we pulled up with Noah the difference between a PSA 10 and the Donruss Optic PSA 10 with Anthony Richardson, and it really wasn't too far off.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing with that is like they overprinted the crap out of Donruss that year in 2023. I don't disagree with you. I get it. They also released Donruss, I want to say like 6 months before like Donruss Optic last year.
Yes,
if I remember.
Yeah, no,
like
definitely.
they were loading retail.
This year there was a lot less time between Donruss Hobby and Donruss Optic.
Because let's be honest, when Donruss comes out or when Donruss Optic comes out, nobody's ripping Donruss anymore. And that's just inevitable.
Oh,
even with blasters and stuff like that. So that's just my take. I like the exclusivity of Donruss, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it. I do love the look this year. I'm excited to see more pop out and to finally see gold vinyls because I mean the Jared McCains of the world are going to be big.
Right.
The Stephon Castle, Wemby's first gold vinyl downtown will be big. A LeBron, Curry, all those big names. I think there's about 30, if not to 40 total downtowns in
that's cool.
this year, which is good. There's a couple players where like, why does this guy be downtown? But it's not bad.
I mean, that's how it is in football, too.
Yep.
Like, you've got Roger Staubach, who had downtowns and, like, just random play. I mean, shout out those guys, but, like, come on. Yeah. You know, they're not appealing. I feel they're not as appealing as, you know, other markets.
I just wish they did this last year. Do you know how crazy the Wemby chase would have been for that?
Well, look at how, like, when they started doing that. Last year was the first year they did colored kabooms, right, in basketball, if I'm not mistaken?
Could be. I know the cartoons was the first time they did it since, like, the year one.
Okay. Wemby rookie year.
Sure.
What was that last?
Oh, could have been
right?
Wemby rookie year, maybe.
Well, either way, Wemby, I think I'm, like, 99% positive. Like I said, I don't rip enough basketball, but I'm pretty sure that was the first year they did colored kabooms, where it was green and gold. In those markets, I mean, that was crazy.
Yep.
Any player.
Yep. We didn't even get to rip any Crown Royale from last year, so I couldn't even we didn't even touch any of it. I don't think I've ever ripped. Actually, no, I've ripped some. But we didn't have that release last year, so we didn't get to see any of those kaboom chases. Just this year kaboom chases.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So then on the football side this week, iMac hobby is going to drop. So far, it's looked good.
I freaking love iMac.
My only worry is I've seen so many shields hit out of FOTL.
Yeah.
How many are there going to be in hobby?
That's how it kind of fell out of National Treasures last year. And it still was a great product. Like the thing about iMac, I don't know if you saw iMac and National Treasures this year is Patrick Mahomes is now signing.
Yep.
So like that's even a bigger chase team with
awesome.
Xavier Worthy and you know, year two, Rasheed Wright, all those guys like I love that. Like I saw a sweet on and it's on card. So like I don't know.
I saw his booklet hit, which was sick.
I did out of Natty T. Sick card.
Yep.
And I love iMac. I think it's a great product, and what I've seen so far, it's been really nice. So but I see what you're coming from. A lot of shields pulled, but is the checklist loaded with shields?
It could be.
Right. And if that's the case, again, I'm more of an exclusivity. Like I like the chase, but if it's oversaturated, it's not really a big chase to me.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. We'll continue on that in a sec. I'll bring this up first, and we'll circle back to like the logo shield chase. Prism, FIFA Club World Cup Soccer comes out next week, and with a product like that, where it's so international, that's a product that could go crazy.
Oh, 100%.
I've been seeing it advertised all over the Panini website.
Right. Well, I mean,
all over the Panini website.
I mean, that was the thing. Like when soccer came out of the scene, I feel like what was it? 3 years ago, 2 years ago, like probably a year after COVID, I feel like it really exploded. Like you saw that 2018 Prism was like the first year. It's I think that is the safest and best buy within the hobby is 2018 Prism. Now, maybe not now because it's probably all bought up and real expensive. I'm not too sure. I'm not a huge soccer guy. And I know the players well, and like I played FIFA and stuff, but like I'm as a collector, it's not like something that like I personally invest in, but I'm sure that product's gonna be absolutely ridiculous.
Because we see a lot. I don't know about in your streams, we see a lot of European collectors come into our stream where this is something that's perfect for them. Because obviously soccer's big here, but it's not like it is in Europe or overseas anywhere. I think it's gonna be a great product. How it will sell initially, I don't know. But you wait a year,
well, that's
2026,
right? Well, you have the World Cup here.
Coming up.
You know what I mean? So, like, I wonder if maybe this is a good time, like, to buy that wax and hold it.
Hold it. Yep.
You
Until
know?
then. And I wonder how that will work with what you see with like the Yamals of the world, how he'll sell in a product like this. So that'll be interesting to see. So let's circle back to the logo chase because it's something I really want to talk about last week when we first started ripping. But National Treasure this year, if my count is correct, for NBA has over 1,000 total logos in the product. Some of them are 101s, some of them are to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, to 7, and to 10. Why? Like, why? Do we need that? No.
Yeah, I don't love that. I think that's just going to, in my opinion, I think it waters down the logo man 100%. Market. You know what
Especially
I mean?
At the same time, too, as National Treasure football is out, iMac, we're going to have more products like the next couple of weeks. There's so many logos.
Well, yeah, I mean, we just saw this past week, Danny over at Rip Hamilton on Whatnot, they had ripped, was it 50 cases or 100 cases? They ripped a lot.
I know the PYP was 25, but I'm not sure.
Was that the break? Because
I'm not sure.
They had, they hit probably 30.
It was crazy.
30 logo men. So it's like,
and that just shows, right. Dude. When we were ripping National Treasure last year, we ripped maybe. We hit a logo day one. It was Giannis day one last year.
Yep.
But after that, when we ripped like a 10 case or one, I think we went through 15 to 20 cases in one night. And we didn't see one logo.
One logo, man. Right.
This year, if you rip 15 to 20, you're seeing at least 5.
Right.
At least, no question about it, because there's logos to 10.
Yeah.
Like, and in my opinion, okay, if they would have done the to 10s or whatever with non-rookies, okay, don't do rookie. In my opinion, don't do rookie logos that are not 101s.
I just don't like the idea at all. Again,
there's too many.
I don't know how long we've been shooting this. This is going to be the 4th time I've said it already, but I don't care. I like exclusivity.
100%.
So like if whoever's making the product decides that we're just going to load it up with logo men, it's like the late 80s over again. You know what I mean? Like, how can we get as much as possible into the market? It's going to crash it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And I understand that they're losing their licensing and they want to get these out, but I feel like there could have been a better way to do it. Maybe if you added, I don't know. I don't like logos in like a Prism product, but maybe if you threw them some in a Prism product, I don't know. Somewhere else, so it's not all in National Treasure. Right. Because I wonder what Flawless would be like. Are you going to get like a logo per case?
Yeah.
IMAX coming out. Eminence is supposed to be coming out.
Origins, right? Weren't they doing it in Origins?
Those were only rookies.
Noir.
But still.
It was all rooks?
For Origins, it was. Noir was different. And then the thing is, too, is like, do you consider like, have you seen the treasured tags? Where it's kind of like the Sonon logos? Like,
yes.
It's I don't know, because they do have some for rookies. Like, do you consider those logos? There's other things where, like, are they considered logos, but they fall under the logo checklist?
No, logo it's Jerry West. It's the logo, man. You know what I mean? In my opinion. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. No, and then there's another question, too. Like, some people consider, because some of the logos that they use are taken from the laundry tag. Like, those aren't logos, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't.
It's got to be the one straight from the shoulder.
Well, I mean, you could say that in NFL, too. Like, NFL Shield, where it's, like, on the laundry tag.
They use those a lot on the NFL
I say laundry tag shield. That's what I would call it. You know what I mean? Like, a shield is the crest. You know what I mean? It's the NFL crest. So, I mean, it's how you interpret it. And so, when you're talking these logos to 10, right, that's, like, the actual logo, man.
Game worn.
Like Jerry West logo, man. I don't like that.
Yep.
I don't like
we
that.
hit an Andrew Wiggins last week that was to 10. Andrew Wiggins logo to 10. We hit a Aaron Gordon to 4. Sean Marion to 7.
Give me the 101s, dude. That's all I.
Yeah. I wouldn't even. I don't know. It's just it's a lot of.
Now they have done it in the past though, where they are numbered to 3, and they've done it for a long time. Like, even in Upper Deck. I'm pretty sure they had a couple where they were numbered to 3.
Well, National Treasure, I think it was like 2021 maybe, they added it back where they had different ones, and ever since then they're like, we got to get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I wish they would save it for the 101s. Maybe create your own product. I don't know. Save those for Panini 101. Don't save those for National Treasure, in my opinion.
I agree.
And not just let them be, and let that be the big chase, because you're just hitting them every 5 seconds.
Right.
Well, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it is cool. If you never hit a logo before, hitting any logo is cool. Like, if it's a 10, it's a 5, whatever. But it's also, you want the 101s.
Right.
So, speaking of logo man, the MJ Kobe logo man is currently up on auction And as of today, August 19th, it's at $6.1 million at a buyer's premium. What are your thoughts on that? It has 4 days left at auction.
Yeah, I mean, well, we just saw Kobe. I don't know if you saw the Kobe that recently sold too. Logoman, I think 2017 flawless? It may have been before that.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes. I did
sold
see
for
that.
1.7 million.
Yep.
So I love it. You know, it might be contradicting what we're talking about. Like, is that a card with all these Logomans? Like, with all these Logomans coming out, do you think that this card gets affected by it in the long term? Like, it's honestly kind of a perfect time to sell it, possibly.
Yeah.
Because if it does, if all of these logos coming out in NAT affect it, or does it not? Right?
I wouldn't think so, just because of one, the 2 players on it. 2, it's 20 years old, basically.
Because this is upper deck. It's exquisite,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
So basically, I don't think it affected too much. I mean, I think of who it is. It's just if we're talking like a Wemby logo from like last year, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But
Fair.
from that being that old to of the greatest of all time, I would say no. I don't think it affects it.
No, I think it's just gonna. I think it's gonna crush the record of.
Oh, it's gonna go crazy.
That make.
And that
do you think it gets over 10 million?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
Probably not.
What was the Mick? Do you remember what the highest card sale is? Do you know? Does this beat the Mickey? I'm gonna look right now.
I want to say no, but there was an offer of $8 million before it was graded a PSA 6. I think with a card of this nature, I don't necessarily think a PSA 6 is gonna affect it that much.
I don't think so either.
It's not necessarily ideal getting a PSA 6, but then the question would be, should they have graded it or just sold it? I would say stick with grading. You might as well. I really don't think unless it was like a 4, I really don't think it would affect it.
So in terms of card sales, the Mickey Mantle sold in August of 2022 for 12.6 million. Do you think that exceeds it or no? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. And then second was the Honus Wagner.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'll tell you what. Give it. Let's just say, I'll put it this way. When Michael Jordan gets older, then I think it will.
Fair.
Not yet. Because I think Kobe's market's at the highest it can be.
Yep.
For the most part, it could go up. But I think there's a one point in Jordan's life where it will. I think it could touch that.
Fair.
100%. I was really just thinking about this on my drive over too. Is about I think it's a perfect time right now to rip early 2000 product. It is very expensive, granted, but with I've been seeing some of these logos go for lately. What I saw at the National,
or even like
holy crap,
what PMGs are selling for nowadays, and really any case at the Dunkin' Go Nuts. I mean, all that stuff. Late 90s, early 2000s wax.
Yep,
stuff's crazy.
The dang jambalaya we hit.
Yeah,
jambalaya.
That's
was a 40,000
plus
card, which is also up on We the Hobby Fanatics Collect Auction.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I think it's a good time. I would love to rip some of that earlier product. We touched some of the Kobe at National.
I got to rip
like Bowman something.
Yeah, what was it?
Bowman's
we
Best?
ripped 07 Topps Chrome
That too.
for Kevin Durant,
Yep.
and then the Bowman Best 97 Bowman Best.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So something I really want to talk about, because this is something that's kind of created a lot of buzz on social media, is PSA is adding a new way to grade and sell on their website. So basically for $49 per card, you can submit a card into PSA and there'll be a 10-day turnaround. But the catch is you're not getting that card back. It is going straight to auction. You have there's nothing you do. That's the whole, I don't want to say like gimmick. It's not a gimmick, but that's the whole point of
the
it.
Spiel
Is to send it in $49.
Yep.
10-day turnaround, sell it on the PSA website. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't love it. And this is why. What happens to, because I've actually talked to my grader, the person that grades my cards and submits my cards, right? And he does about 100 orders, nothing crazy. All of his orders are getting backlogged behind all of these other people, right? Because those cards are taking precedent, right? And are they getting better graders? because it's being sold through your app.
So that's exactly
like there's too much.
point.
I'm not a fan. I think there's too much that isn't being told within PSA. Like if they go and elaborate and explain, like, and walk through the process and visually show all customers, like, hey, this is what we're doing across the board, then maybe I'd be open to it. But like, the reason why I got into sports card is because 2 reasons. First off, I want to make money off my cards, right? That's why I sent it off to PSA. But I also like having the card. Like, that's the reason I bought it.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's not... why wouldn't I just dump my money into crypto or something else, right? For an investment wise, I want to have it physically in hand. And again, it's to each their own. Like if you want to send your card to a vault or whatever and have it sit there forever, I'm A-okay with it. That's just personally, I would rather sell it myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I think in terms of, like, there are some cards I send, obviously at PC. I wouldn't go this route because I want it back. But the ones I do sell, yeah, I don't think it's a bad option for. It depends on the card.
I don't think so either.
Because I'm not going to do that on like a card that's like $100. I'm not going to send. Well, in terms of like, if it's a PSA 10, it's 150. I'm probably not going to spend $50 on grading to basically just make 100 back.
Right.
But if it's a card I can send that maybe turns a silver $100 card into a
1,000,
yeah, then I don't think it's a bad route. Backlogging, yeah, not ideal.
Right.
Because obviously they're already so behind a lot. Because there's millions and millions of cards that need to be graded.
Well, that brings me to my next point, especially in that range, right? Let's say I send in normally, right? Silvers, for example, is a great example.
Yep.
I send in a card that, like, the difference between a 9 and a 10 is like 10x.
Yep.
Like a Jaden Daniels silver. Like I said, I don't know the numbers on it. Let's say a 9 does 150 and a 10 does 1,100.
Yep.
I send in and pay 50. What would you say? It was $50 a card, and it gets a 9. I'm never gonna send with it again. You know that PSA is thinking that. Are they gonna start grading more 10s all of a sudden? Just because they knew that they're gonna lose market share and they're gonna lose customer base in regards to sending to that that premium $50 per card.
And it's not even just that. On top of that, and at the same time too, what they get back, obviously a 10 only helps them even more.
Correct.
But I think there's obviously there's a good side. Hopefully there's like kind of more of a clear like transparency with it because I think it is a good option for people that want to use it, as long as it just doesn't backlog everything.
Right.
That'd be my big thing.
Same.
Make sure that we can still get out the regular times because I know some of them are 5 months behind. So if we can get those out quicker, I think it's a good option. Something I will move to a PSA as well is what I've seen with the vaulting option recently, how you can vault cards and then get offers on PSA website. Dude, I've been seeing so many people posting, and basically they're showing what they're getting offered and what the comp is on eBay, and it's more on PSA, and they're just selling it on there.
Interesting.
You get a little bit knocked off, but still, they're good offers. I've been seeing so many people post. They dropped a lot of stuff off at Nationals because you can vault stuff there, and then it just pops up right on the app. You have an offer for $300 for this whatever card, and you click it, and it gets paid out to your card.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's cool.
I've seen a good. I'd have to test it myself. I'm going to do that when my next PSA submission comes in.
Yeah.
See
again, I like
how it looks.
I like having my own cards like physically with me, so I would never do that.
Yeah,
but like
I'm the same.
I understand why people are. It's appealing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the same.
Like, I don't mind it.
If you have thousands and thousands of PSA graded cards, which some people do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need that laying around my house where they can just ship it back to me if I need it or if I want to get an offer, whatever. But I thought it was really cool.
No, I agree.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of videos on social media lately, so I want to get your opinion on this because I don't know if you've ever. I mean, we don't necessarily have like, we're not selling as much like kind of some stands at like the national or card shows in terms of like having cards all around.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts on the trade up challenge? Basically, where you start from a $2 card and try to work your way up to 1,000.
I don't mind it if you're under the age of 12.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But, like, if you're a grown man and I'm a vendor at a booth that I have to pay for and you're doing a trade-up challenge, right? Unless you're my friend. You know what I mean? Like, me and you, I'll hook you up. but that's just because we're doing deals, right? I'm gonna be like, no, like, no. I am doing also a trade up challenge every time I buy and sell cards. Like, do I have to make that known? I don't go into deals and being like, yeah, I'm going to take less here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about the hobby and I want to help grow it. That's why I don't mind.
Yep.
If it's something small, I'll hook up a kid, or if it's one of my boys, I'll hook it up. But like, if you're just some person that's coming up to my booth, especially a grown man, like, I'm, again, as a person, I am buying a card. Let's say it's an investment card, right? Because I bought a lot of investment cards. I'm not buying that card to lose money on it. I am trading up every time I buy a card. If I buy it for 200,
100%.
I'm going to try and sell for 250. Like, no duh. You know?
Yeah, I saw a video on Instagram.
You want to know what that's called? It's called business. That's
100%.
what a trade up challenge is. It's your own business that you're running. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I get it. I saw a video this past week, and it was, I don't know what show it is. I don't think it was at the National. I think it was just like a local card show.
Right.
And this person was trying to do the trade up challenge. And basically he went to a vendor, which was filming, and he was like, respectfully, why would I do the trade up challenge for you to get a $1,000 card from $1 for you to just sell it?
Right.
If you were PCing it, dude, I will help you.
Yeah.
That'd
be another thing.
Let's
too.
make it happen.
Yeah.
But you have a vendor tag on, you're just going to go and sell it.
Right.
Why am I just giving you a handout for free and letting you make money off of me being nice and kind of going that route?
You want to know?
Not everything in life is free.
I'm not going to retract my statement, but let me say this, okay? If you're doing it for like a charity or something like that,
love it.
I'm all game for this. You know what I mean? State the reason. If somebody, you want to know something, I am going to retract it. If somebody comes up to my booth and is like, I'm doing a trade up challenge, I'm going to be for what? For you to resell the card? Is it a PC? Is it charity? You know what I'm saying? If it's for charity, 100%. If it's your PC, don't care. Nope. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
If it's for you to resell, definitely no. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I understand. It's always something that's
right.
It's not that irked me. It's just like, I don't know. There's better ways to go about it than the trade up challenge.
I agree. You can do a trade up challenge. Just do it without saying you're doing a trade up challenge.
Yeah.
Start with a $25 card. Just be like, yo, let me cut it. It's called cutting a deal. You know what I mean?
I think if that was me standing at that booth saying a trade up challenge would like insanely turn me off.
That would turn me off.
100%. Like I would not want to.
I'd be like, that's cool. I'm also doing a trade-up challenge.
Or, listen, if you're going to take that route, don't go right up to the table and say you're doing a trade-up challenge. At least have conversation with the person.
Right.
Like, not that that's going to help out, but, like,
Agree.
At least have conversation with the person.
Agree. 100%. I like that you brought that up.
I'm happy this is in our rundown of show because I've been wanting to talk about this, actually, for a few weeks now because we're officially around – we're a little old. Well, officially at the 1 year mark of the triple auto of LeBron, Curry, and KD. Where the heck is that?
That card was never made. That's my guess. Tinfoil hat on? It's not a card. It's not real.
Isn't it interesting how two of the biggest cards of the last year have been the most hush-hush secret?
Yeah.
The Paul Skeens 101, never any evidence of it being pulled. Yeah. Nothing. Never who got it.
Right.
And then this, never pulled.
I thought all the breakers pull all the good stuff. You know what I mean?
But it's, and...
I'm just kidding. Well, not really, but continue.
No, I was going to say something, but I should probably watch what I say. But there's a connection between the two. Where the heck is it? Why hasn't it been pulled? There are a lot of people who hold on to it, but at this rate, if you're sitting there with this and like one of the packs that haven't been opened yet,
right, and
it hasn't been pulled yet, why not open it?
Right, or sell it.
Yeah, why not? Because so many have been ripped and it still hasn't been pulled.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, that's always the take. Like, so for example, again, tinfoil hat on. Do you think it's been pulled? Yes or no?
No.
That's how I feel about any big card. The Steph Curry Superfractor, the Luka Doncic Black.
People think it has. I still don't think it has. You would have seen it somewhere,
I will bet my entire life on it that either A, the card doesn't exist, or B, it has not been pulled. Because even in 2009 or 2018-19, if it was pulled, it would. That's not a card that you'd be like, oh, I don't know what this is. I'm going to put it in a shoebox. You know who Steph Curry is, and you know what a 101 is. You know who Luka Doncic his black 101 is. You know what I mean?
And
so I don't think it's been pulled.
If I had to guess, there's no way that was in a retail. The Luka anyway was in a retail box. It was probably in a hobby box.
Yeah, 99%.
Just from what we've seen.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you are ripping a hobby box or you're in a hobby break,
right.
you know who Luke is. There's no way that's just hiding somewhere because somebody doesn't know.
Agree. And it hasn't surfaced once. It hasn't been graded. It hasn't been anything.
I saw one of his other black Prism, Black Finance was pulled, but it wasn't the main. But like, there's no way.
Right.
There's no way. The high end buyers, that thing would be at auction by now. 100, or at least just known people. The thing is with this industry, and this isn't a knock in any way, it's a head honcho competition.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
100%.
You're trying to tell me if somebody has that, they don't want to come out and be like,
show it off.
I'm that guy.
Right.
I'm that guy. You guys aren't.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. I don't think that's been pulled.
I
LeBron,
agree.
I don't think has been pulled unless, no, there's no way. There's no way.
I truly don't think so either. That's just me.
It's probably out there. I'd hope at the end of the day it's out.
Oh, it's
there.
out. I believe
and the thing
it's
is,
out there.
I'm almost positive it's redemption too.
The
LeBron.
Oh, that card's out there.
I'm pretty sure LeBron's.
I thought we were talking
the triple is redemption.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
they said at the time it was being sent out as redemption.
Fair.
Okay. Talked a lot of card market. Love it. Let's gloss over a little bit of the NFL too.
Now the good stuff. I'm ready for this comment section. Sorry. Getting excited.
Let's talk a little bit about where we are in the preseason.
Yes.
Commanders, Brian Robinson Jr. is sitting out Commanders preseason game. Should the Commanders release him? Is there even really like a market for him anymore?
Well,
like,
I don't understand why what is he complaining about? Like, I don't. He's a good player.
He's probably better than Eckler.
Yeah, he's their one. I would say he's their one.
Would you draft him in fantasy?
If he plays this year, yeah, I would. If I get him in the right spot. I don't know where his ADP is, but
I don't even know. I really wouldn't. I think it's gonna be such a pass-heavy offense this year.
Yeah,
I think they do lean Eckler a lot. I don't think Eckler was bad last year. He's also a pass catcher, which I think is gonna help. He is getting older,
and he had a bad concussion last year. I don't remember.
Yeah, he is getting older. People like Rodriguez with them too.
Chris
I don't
Rodriguez,
think he's great, but people don't mind him.
He's okay. Yeah, man, if we want to go down a rabbit hole here, I'm not high on the Commanders this year.
I'm not either. I'm not either because one, if who knows when Terry's going to be playing. Two, I love Debo, but Debo is slow as heck these days.
Yeah,
and that's another thing with Brian Robinson Jr. Debo plays running back too, basically.
Yeah.
So how that affects the backfield, I don't know.
Right.
But other than those two, I don't think they're that good. They don't have a great tight end.
Right.
I think it's still Zach Ertz.
They have a good defense.
Defense decent.
You know,
they lost Jonathan Allen though.
Obviously, Jaden Daniels is great, but like
he's going to take a step back.
That's
Whether you guys like it or not, he's going to take a step back.
Right. It's unfortunate, and that doesn't mean he's going to have a bad year. We're just saying that he's not going to put up the stats.
Should you
that he did
sell
last
Jaden
year.
Daniels right now?
I think
would
so.
Offload him like crazy.
I probably would.
I'd offload him to buy him next
year.
offseason.
I agree.
It's the
with
same
that.
with Stroud. Stroud's market's decent right now, but it's not what it was a year ago from now.
Agree.
Sell Daniels now.
I would buy
keep that
CJ
money.
now.
100%. I'd buy CJ Stroud now too, based off where his market is and where it can go.
Do you think the Eagles are going to win the division again? First time in 20 years?
Yes, but like based off that, probably not. It'll probably be someone else. I really think
It's not
the
gonna be
Cowboys are going to shock people this year.
I think so too, but like I also don't think so. Like
their defense
Schottenheimer
is really
is trash in my opinion.
I never understood the head coach.
Right?
Either.
Like I like George. I like the pickup there, but like Dak's coming off a severe injury. Michael, we still don't know what's going on.
I think that offense is going to be disgusting this year, except their running back. They really don't have that figured out.
Who is it? Rico Dowdle? Javonte Williams.
Rico. I think they drafted somebody. They're not great, but listen, Dak,
they got the blue.
Dak don't want to run it anyway.
The blue kid? No, he's with the Texans.
Jadon Blue. Do they even have Rico anymore?
Jadon Blue. That's who it was. Rico Dowdle might not be there
because he's not even on their depth chart anymore. Carolina.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. The Commanders, Brian Thomas sitting out of preseason games. I mean, whatever. Like, I like Brian Thomas. I really do. But this controversy that's being stirred up over there, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's almost like it's like the Dolphins, right? Like the Dolphins this past year with everything going on And then now this year, honestly, like Jalen Ramsey, I don't know if you saw what he came out and said. He said, I appreciate all the things over in Miami. They gave me an opportunity to go to somewhere where people like really respect the head coach. And I was like, is that a shot?
Oh,
like,
I'm sure.
These small little things, like that's again with the Cowboys, like with Micah this offseason, the controversies like going on, I think that really brings the team down. So that's another reason why I'm not high on them too much.
I'll tell you a double-sided thing as we connect the market and like fantasy talk is I love Jalen Waddle this year. I think Jalen Waddle is a great investment right now. And 2, I also think he's a great fantasy pick draft.
Okay.
Because I think if 2 is healthy, I think Waddle will be wide receiver 1 over Tyreek Hill this year.
Oh, wow.
Just because Tyreek's getting older. He already wasn't crazy happy last year.
Yeah.
I think Waddle's a great investment. Dude, you know what I do want to talk about?
Yep.
The Bills this past
Oh,
week.
boy. Here we go.
Yikes.
They didn't have anybody starting.
Listen, that should be even more concern.
Yeah.
You scored 0 points against the Bears. The backups can't even score against the backups. If Josh Allen gets hurt, they're
Caleb
cooked.
played, though, didn't he?
A little bit, yeah. If anybody on the Bills get hurt, they're cooked.
No, I mean, that's always, but that has also been like.
But preseason's preseason. Listen,
no,
I'm not
just
taking
saying,
it with too
much.
much.
That's always been the history of the Bills, though. Like, if Josh Allen didn't play, they're screwed.
They're so bad.
But that's just how they've always been, though. You know what I mean?
I would like to think if you are a team with such high aspiration,
you would have a little protection.
You need a backup. Listen, Trubisky ain't gonna lead you to a Super Bowl.
He's bad. He won't lead you to a win.
He won't lead you to a win.
I'm
you
sorry.
need a better
I'm a
safety
UNC
blanket
guy,
for like
dude,
all those hurts.
I'll agree with that.
You need a better backup plan because that was bad. I've talked to Bills fans who were like, I know it's preseason, but that was bad.
You got. I mean, that's why I was nervous about the Lions. Like, it comes down to play calling, and they weren't making good play calls at all. You know what I mean? Because I think the thing is again, I'm not an NFL analyst out here. I'm just stating the fact, okay? For everybody that thinks we're analysts, I'm just giving my opinion. I'm a normal human being.
Yep,
like everybody else. I feel like they let Josh Allen kind of do what he wants, and that's why they're successful. Yep. So when the preseason comes and it's not Josh Allen and people are like, what am I supposed to do on the field? Yep. They're like a chicken with their head cut off.
Yep.
You know?
Dude, I even because we were talking about last week, Ray Davis as their backup running back. You know who had a great game? Probably the only person that had a good game against the Bears last week for the Bills? Frank Gore Jr.
Yeah, he looked great.
50 yards rushing, 30 yards receiving. Yep. I mean, that's not like over the top, but he barely played.
He was good.
But to be against the Bears and basically be the only offense, they need to do more.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying, if you guys watch Buying the Hobby,
here we go.
I've been trying to tell you guys for months. I've been trying to tell you all these things. Don't invest in Anthony Richardson. It's not worth it. He is not the guy, and I think they lost all faith in him in Indy. And it's Daniel Jones season.
I disagree.
You know what's crazy?
I still disagree to this.
So as of today, Daniel Jones named the starter for the Colts. He wasn't just named the starter for week 1. Their head coach came out and said he is the starter for the season.
Okay.
Not even saying he's the short-term answer.
We've heard this from, and you want to know how what's the Colts record going to be? What's your guess?
Oh, geez, we'd have to go.
I'm going to say about 3-14. So, I really.
But the division is so bad, though.
Okay, they're bad. They're bad.
I think there's a lot of opportunity for win. They play the Dolphins week 1. They could win.
I disagree.
They play the Broncos. Could be close.
Let me ask you a question. They
Raiders.
lost both of their. Let's stop just for a
second.
second.
They have a really bad schedule.
Again, they're a bad team, right?
I don't think that. I think their defense is actually pretty solid. They have one of the best tackle. They have one of the best linebackers in the NFL.
Yeah, because he gets 500 tackles a game.
Zaire Franklin.
Yeah, he gets 500 tackles a game because they're always on defense.
I actually think their defense is pretty solid.
Okay.
DeForest Buckner, Kwity Paye is pretty solid. Latu.
He's coming off an injury. Latu's
Kenny
great.
Moore, Cam Bynum going over there too. He had an unbelievable season last year. Javarius Ward.
My thing. You're right.
Franklin.
It's not bad, right? Decent defense.
I think they'd be decent, dude. Their offensive line. Well, they did lose a lot of their offensive line.
They lost their entire offensive line.
Pittman, good. Pierce,
sucks.
a decent other
Pierce
wide
also sucks.
Dude.
They're not that good. You want to know who their number 1 target's going to be, who I love, though?
Who?
Warren.
Who?
Tyler Warren.
Oh, Tyler Warren is good. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
Tyler
think
Warren's going to be a great.
I think he balls
That's
out.
perfect for a Daniel Jones.
Agree. Or Anthony Richardson.
He
either one.
succeeded with Evan Ingram.
I'll be honest. I don't love both of the quarterbacks. Like I think the ceiling is higher with Anthony Richardson because of his size and his raw talent. Daniel Jones right now might be the better quarterback, but is he going to lead you to a 500 season? Nope. I can guarantee that. He's
done it before.
Yeah, he had
with a worse team.
Disagree.
Well, no.
Disagree. That Giants team was much better, and that division sucked at the time.
Maybe.
Like they got lucky. Brian Dable was a spring chicken at that time.
You know what we forget about too? We didn't even mention a part of those weapons. They got Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor's great. I like Jonathan Taylor.
At running back, he's going to take off the load off Daniel Jones a little bit. Dude, I am so sick and tired of like NFL scouts and experts drafting guys and putting all of their faith in guys based on potential.
I agree. Oh, I don't disagree.
Because it's different with the card market. It's completely different. The card market is built on potential and reading things before it happens.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Connor, I think you'd be shocked. Have you ever actually looked at AR's stats by the year from high school to NFL? He's played 7 games max per season.
Agree. I'm not disagreeing with you here, Dante. I'm just saying, let's look at Daniel Jones' stats in the NFL. They're not good. They aren't good at all. He had
but neither of AR's.
Again, okay, so what would you rather do? Beat the dead horse that has proven time and time again that he's not a good quarterback or reliable at all, or somebody that, yes, maybe he has a couple of bad games, but you watch this guy, you see him, and you're like, this kid can be a stud if we hone in on certain things.
But has he shown anything, though?
Yes.
No.
That's such a lie.
I don't think
you
so.
You obviously haven't watched any film of him.
I do, though. That's the thing.
You don't.
I'm seeing is him overthrowing receivers every single time.
So let's put.
I've seen him tap out of games in the most critical moments.
I did too. We all know.
Tapped out.
We understand.
Daniel Jones, he'll never do that. He'll run 90 yards downfield, get up, and go. Daniel Jones isn't the greatest quarterback in the world, but is he better than AR right now for the Colts? Yes. Long term, probably yes. Is AR a serviceable backup for the rest of his career? Yeah, probably. Okay. He'll get another chance to start. Now if you have his cards, you're in an awful position. They just went down even more.
I'm gonna give you an example, okay? This is again my opinion. With Daniel Jones, the ceiling wins is 6. I think they might win 6 games.
And with AR,
they're a bad team.
4.
I disagree. Hear me out. But their floor with Daniel Jones is probably 4, right? So between 6 and 4. Anthony Richardson, that guy could go. They could lose every single game
and
this
year.
And they probably would. Or they could win 8 games. You have a higher ceiling with Anthony Richardson at the helm than you do Daniel Jones.
Lucky to get him for 8 games, though.
Okay.
He's battling injury constantly.
I disagree.
Disagree. He barely played.
Daniel Jones is battling injuries left and right.
Daniel Jones has been healthy statistically for more percentage of his career.
Again, we can move the goalposts whichever way you'd like. I'm just stating that as a gifted talent, right, in the history of Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson is a more gifted player with, again, I agree with you 100%.
How is he gifted?
Drafting,
How is he gifted though? Just by his size? Because I could go to Wegmans, probably find 10 guys that look like AR.
How about they
don't have potential.
You cannot do that first.
I probably can't. Dude, second, you ever been to some of those Wegmans?
Yeah, that's fair. There's some big dudes. There's some big dudes walking in there.
You've been to the Rochester Wegmans?
Yeah, that's fair. No, you might. So again, how can I tell a difference? Like, what am I basing it off of? How about his combine? How about the fact that he ran a sub 4.4? You know, I don't know if that's true.
I know,
but he was quick.
I know about that.
He was quick. As a specimen, he is a more physically gifted player than Daniel Jones.
Close. 4.43.
There you go.
But a lot of guys can run fast. I used to be able to run fast. I should be able to do a 60 and 6.6.
You're beating around the bush. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
But my whole point was I'm sick of us just going off of what we think could happen.
Instead of what has proven to happen, that Daniel Jones sucks when he plays quarterback. That's what he has proven. Pull up Daniel Jones's. Let's pull up his stats these last couple of years.
I'm going to pull up Daniel Jones' rookie stats on a worse team.
No, just all stats. Just pull up his stats and go through his best and then all of his seasons.
Let's see.
Because I'm actually curious.
Daniel Jones, in the year he went to the playoffs, he threw 3,200 yards. Wow. He played 16 games, ran for 15 touchdowns.
Okay.
Only 5 interceptions. That's solid.
Okay. Let's
QBR,
go through every other season other than that one.
Oh my God. You want to go to his rookie season?
Sure.
Wait, I'm sorry. He did not have, I apologize. He did not have 15 rushing.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is this, Josh Allen? Jesus. He probably had 15 touchdowns total.
He had
15 throwing touchdowns, didn't
throwing. He had 7.
That's good. That's
7.
still really good.
700 rushing yards.
Nice.
Okay, so rookie season, 3,024 touchdowns. Rookie season, not bad. 12 interceptions. Typical rookie. Josh Allen throws 15 plus every year.
In wins, though.
Better rosters. 61 completion percentage.
Okay.
I'm not comparing Josh Allen to Daniel Jones.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
Please, I'm not. But I just, anytime I see interceptions, I think of Josh Allen. 2,900 yards, second season, only played 14 games, 11 touchdowns. Third season, bad, banged up, 11 games, 2,400. The season they went to the playoffs, won 3,200, 15 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, 92 rating, QBR.
I find
62.
it also, real quick, I just want to interrupt. I find it weird that the bad seasons, it's just a bad season. No stats, no nothing. Good season, though. Great QBR, 7 rushing touchdowns, 3,200 yards, which is great.
Who was the coach when Daniel Jones came in? Jason Garrett? Would he have been their coach?
It wasn't Dable, was it? Dable's first year was when they went to the playoffs?
Yes.
I'm not too sure.
I don't think Dable's a good head coach.
All right, let's finish. We're not done here.
2023, banged up.
Banged up.
1,000 yards.
Okay, so more banged up seasons.
Last season, he only played 10 games and threw for 2,000 yards.
Oh.
That's pretty. Listen, he only played 10 games. It's solid.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Rushing, which another element
He
of the
sounds
game.
reliable, right?
Okay, let me go to Anthony Richardson's stats.
Let's do it.
Stats from high school
High school?
to the NFL.
Why don't we just do the NFL? Why are we talking about high school?
Let's see.
This guy's insane.
Let's
do Daniel Jones's elementary school stats.
Bro, I bet they'd be
Like
insane.
what, dude? I don't give a dang about that. At all.
But my point is,
again, go to his NFL stats because that's what we're comparing, Dante. Go to Anthony Richardson's. I don't care what he did in the backyard of his grandmother's house.
All I'm trying to say
I could care less.
Is that Anthony Richardson's career has only been based off potential.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
He has never truly done anything to prove that he is a quarterback that could win in the NFL.
Totally
truly.
fine.
So why do we keep getting him the benefit of the doubt?
I don't.
Go draft a guy like...
Which one would I rather have? Bad or worse? That's what I'm trying to compare here, right? How about bad, proven bad, or bad with disgusting potential? Which one would you rather?
You want
start?
last year's stats for
Sure.
AR? 11 games.
Yep.
1,800 yards. A
Yep.
completion percentage of sub 50.
Cool.
Yikes.
Bad team, as
and
you say.
11 games.
Bad team.
That team was good last year.
The Colts were good last year.
They're not weren't good. Their offensive line was one of the best in the NFL.
Terrible.
One of the best in the NFL.
Don't give a dang.
And
that team sucked.
And he had not enough time to throw 12 interceptions in 11 games. That's
Everybody
awful.
throws 12.
He only played 11 games.
You know who else throws 12? Josh Allen. We can move the goalposts all you want. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're thinking
7 fumbles.
Focused on micro
Ay,
right
Dios
now.
mío.
Was it rookie year last year? Or no. Last year was not his rookie year?
No. That was 2023. Those stats, you don't want me to bring up those stats. Those are even worse.
Pull them up. I want to hear them.
4 games, 500 yards.
Okay.
I could do that myself in one game.
Okay, this guy.
7 sacks, QBR 40.
Pretty good.
Yikes. Rushing, 2 fumbles.
Okay.
100 rushing yards. Crap.
All right.
I can see better. Dan Jones better. Right here, right now, Dan Jones is better than Anthony Richardson.
Okay.
I'd rather buy Dan Jones than Anthony Richardson.
All right.
If you have Anthony Richardson, toss him in the draft.
You should buy all Daniel Jones cards right now.
I might, dude. You see how cheap they are?
You should. Yeah. This is what we're going to do. Dante, I want you to go right now. Go buy yourself a Daniel Jones PSA 10 rookie downtown.
Okay.
I'm going to go buy Anthony Richardson PSA 10 Gem 10 again. 2 Gem 10s downtowns.
Okay.
And we're obviously the prices. I don't know what the prices
I
of
would
either
need,
of those cards are going to
ROI.
be. Yeah.
I need ROI.
ROI, higher percent. Let's see who wins.
And we pack battle. Whoever loses gets the other side.
I don't want your stupid Daniel Jones card after I win.
Daniel Jones
Is garbage.
Unless
Thanks.
he gets hurt, he'll remain the quarterback for the whole season.
Okay.
And I think Anthony Richardson, If all goes well for Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson will never start another game for the Colts.
By week 5, Anthony Richardson will be the starter. Sorry, we've been going a long time at this. I'm just baffled. Next, what do you got for me, Dante?
Let's go over rookie QB markets in the last 12 months.
I love it.
JJ McCarthy's PSA 10.
Everybody's down.
Yeah, everybody's down. Why?
Everybody's down. I don't know. I'm surprised.
But the thing is JJ McCarthy's market's low-key up right now. So
it is.
But for his PSA 10 base, I mean, yeah.
I'm surprised that Michael Penix isn't up too in regards to same with JJ McCarthy. You know what I mean? Because this is going to be the first time that we see both of them play, and when that happens, whether you like them or not, I get it. I
get what you mean. Because we really didn't get a taste of either of them last year. You got a little
really
bit of Penix, but not much. I think, these two things are, the cards that we're seeing with all the base, I think people are turning more, especially now with to the higher end product.
I'm curious to see what these are in the silvers. You know what I mean? Like
JJ McCarthy's up right now. I can tell you that because I've tried buying them and they're up.
Right.
Bo Nix's market though across the board is a little down right now.
Yeah.
And if you do believe in him, I'd buy him.
Yeah.
But if not, I would.
That's how I feel about like Drake May. Not as much as I believe in Drake May, but I believe in him. I don't know how you feel about that. I think we talked about it last, and you weren't high on the Patriots. I am high on the Patriots. I think they are going to be a playoff team with one of the best defenses in the NFL. So, like, I kind of like buying Drake May right now if his market's as far as it is down. But, yeah, I don't know.
Listen, it'll be the first time in a while where we've had, like, 6 quarterbacks from one class that are all starting.
Yeah,
like
it's kind of dope.
And you had a 7th, Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, Rattler. He's going to be their starter, too.
7 quarterbacks from last year starting this year. Maybe more that should be it. I don't think there'd be any more.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. They're not like, Rattler's like a little bit questionable.
Yeah.
Is he their quarterback in the future? But everybody else is pretty much playing for quarterback.
Did they already? I think they said that he's going to be their QB1.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how long that lasts.
Who are they?
I like Tyler Shaw.
Dude, that kid's a goofball.
He's not like your franchise
quarterback. Did you see him throwing around a rugby?
I think Tyler Shaw's. No, that wasn't Shaw.
Was that not Shaw?
No,
Who was that? Who was that nerd?
That was Jay Kaner.
That guy sucks too.
Jay Kaner's a model. He doesn't play football. He's just a model.
They both suck.
I think
Spencer Rattler is not very good either. Daniel Jones or Tyler Shaw?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I agree.
Tyler Shaw. He's not your franchise quarterback.
The Saints are gonna suck, dude. They're gonna be so bad.
They're gonna be so bad. But I think Shaw is the better answer right now.
Yeah,
but I think Rattler has the better upside. Rattler's the better upside. Shaw, I think, is just he's getting older. Like he played college football for like 4 or 5 years.
I think he's older than Rattler.
Probably. Sure. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'll name the quarterbacks from last year. You tell me if they're gonna have a better, worse, or same season. You don't have to go too much into detail, but we'll go down the list. Jane Daniels.
Worse.
I agree, but it's not in a sense of like I think
he's gonna have I don't think he's gonna have a bad. I think he's gonna have a great season.
No, he'll have a good season,
just
but
not as good as what he did last year.
It's tough to top that.
Right.
Bo Nix.
Let me see his stats.
He threw.
Yeah, can you read off his stats?
29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He was 376 for 567 completion. Total yards, I don't know.
I'm gonna say same. I'm gonna say he has about the same.
Same, but maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
I don't think they make the playoffs. So.
Yeah, I hope not.
Drake made 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Better. I think he has a better season.
Okay. He also it took him a little bit to be the starting quarterback.
It did.
Caleb Williams. I think he's better.
He actually had a really good season.
He does. People don't talk about it enough. I don't know why.
I think he's gonna have a worse.
Okay. Literally. Okay.
I used to be so high on the Bears. They fell off.
Caleb Williams, 20 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Jane Daniels, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. They really weren't far off.
Yeah.
Michael Penix Jr.
I mean, he's gotta have a better season than he did last year.
Because he didn't play.
Yeah, he barely played, so I'm gonna say better.
And then JJ McCarthy, it could be all of them because
I think JJ has a great season.
I think so too. Something we agree on. It's tough for him though because he didn't play, so there's nothing to go off of.
I'm gonna say Rattler has a better season this year. I'm gonna say that.
Oh yeah, then
I know we didn't mention it.
Yeah, probably.
He finished strong.
He came in very tough situations.
Yeah,
Derek Carr getting hurt. He had to jump in.
Team, a crap team.
Yep. They just don't. He also, when Rattler was in, they didn't have Olave. Olave was hurt by then for the most part,
and they put him in situations where like it was just not good.
Do you think? I think we talked a little bit about this last week. Do you think Alvin Kamara is gonna finally fall?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to, right? It's got to be. Like, I'm not drafting him in fantasy this year. Shout out Tennessee, rocking the Tennessee kid, too. Right? You better show some respect.
I probably wouldn't draft him either, honestly.
Yeah.
I just, like, don't trust that offense.
And, one last thing that we forgot to talk about. Joe Milton sucks. Trash.
That's another guy, technically.
Garbage.
He won't take it from Dak, but you could end up having 8 guys from last year at some point this season.
Yeah, there's no shot that guy starts a game.
I don't think so either.
His highlight tape, that was bad, dude. That pick that he threw in the end zone was, I mean, the safety was just streaking the entire time. Joe Milton staring him down and throws it right to him.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, good. Let's jump on to college football.
Ooh,
we talked a little bit about the rankings last week, but Texas and Arch Manning now ranked number 1 in the preseason AP
Saw
poll.
that.
It makes sense. I mean, they have probably the best quarterback in college football, at least the most hyped. And they're coming off a year where they didn't really lose as many guys. They did.
I don't mind it.
But they also, in the recent years, they've been one of the top recruiting teams in the country because they can pay guys and they get people in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
And they've just been sitting. I think Arch was better than Quinn Ewers last year. So it's finally going to be his time where he can just unleash.
Yeah.
Arch, I think Arch could win Heisman this year.
Heisman,
I talked about
agree.
him and Cade Klubnik. I think are going to be 2 of the best quarterbacks in football if they live up to their potential. It would have been nice to see some of the guys from last year stay, like Golden, who's now with the Packers.
Matt Golden, yeah.
He would have been great. But they just kind of cycle receivers through, especially in recent years.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Is this kind of like the most anticipated debut of a player in a long time? In terms of Arch Manning?
Oh, yeah. For a college player, yeah. I mean, it's been built up for so long. He's got the history of his family. You know what I mean? Yeah, for
I
sure.
think it's going to be... It's so interesting because I think it'd be even crazier if it was actually a son of Peyton or Eli.
Yeah.
But technically, everybody says that their brother was going to be the better than both of them. He's wide receiver. Cooper?
Cooper. Yeah, he had a lot of injuries.
He had a neck injury in high school.
Yep.
But still, I think it'll be like, it's not going to be the same because LeBron is different.
Yeah.
But it's going to be must-watch TV, especially, and for people being in the audience, like Bronny was at USC.
Fair.
And how, what am I blanking on? His other son's going to be at Arizona this year. I think it's going to be must-watch TV and must-watch in person, where you're going to see so many celebrities at the game. It's tough. It's all the way down in Texas. If it was in like an LA school, I think it'd be a little bit different, but you're going to see people show up and show out.
I agree.
Especially since they have a bunch of big games to start the season. Do you think, the thing is with Arch too, which is good if you like investing in him, he does have a lot of cards out there. Like he was in college, like collegiate national treasure.
It's personal preference. I'd never touch a collegiate card.
I don't either.
My entire life.
But I've seen crazy.
I have some sales. Yeah,
like the page that we talked about this like months ago. The page buckets.
That's different.
Her market went crazy. I think she's a good.
I think college basketball is different, especially for players like that. I know it's been bugging me. We've had a fly in the studio for the last 30 minutes, driving me nuts. Women's college basketball, I don't mind. Like Caitlin Clark in the Hawkeyes, or Paige Bucker's UConn, or Angel Reese.
The only thing I would say is you probably had to buy Arch by now.
Yeah.
Don't buy him now.
No, I wouldn't.
But if he has a great season, I do think you could turn a $500 card into like a $1,500 card.
Agree.
But I don't think it's going to go too much crazy.
Fair.
Do you think, because we have seen big players like this where they have been extremely hyped going into like their debut or into college, where it's like the Cooper Flag, the Zion, Trevor Lawrence, Caleb. How do you kind of compare Arch into that?
It's going to be massive.
And then you could go to the NFL, the next step, and you had like Wemby in there.
It's going to be huge. I feel like it's going to be like Wemby status, dude.
You think?
I really do. Arch has so much hype behind him, especially
the name too, dude.
I don't think he's gonna declare for the draft this upcoming year. I really don't.
Really?
If I was him, I wouldn't. You know how much NIL he's making, first off, and second off, that's what his uncles did. His uncles played out their entire career at Ole Miss and at Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think he leaves, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but why? Like, what benefit? How does that benefit him?
Let's see. I want to see who's going to probably be at the top. I mean, Titans are going to be really bad. I mean, Arch is... The only thing is, here's the thing. If the Saints are at the top, you're trying to tell me Arch is going to...
He would go there.
That's where his grandpa played.
Right, yeah, he would go there.
Like...
Yeah, it might depend on the team, too.
If it's the Browns, I mean, does he pull an Eli and say,
I'm not playing.
I'm not
here.
playing for you because
Yeah.
I mean, why would she would not want to go for the Browns?
No, not
Then
right
you have the
now.
Jets as another option.
I
I
would
want to play
play-
in New York like his uncle.
I would play at the Jets. I think
With having Garrett Wilson, some good players around you.
decent defense, a good offensive line.
Panthers wouldn't give up. Giants wouldn't go after another quarterback. Would the Colts, would that interest him being at the top if they do indeed have a
Colts
bad year?
Colts
Go
is
to play.
interesting.
I think there's some interesting teams at the
Yeah.
top where, like, why wouldn't you want to
Arizona.
see they move on from Kyler for Arch?
If they have
I
a
think
really
there's
bad season, this is
certain-
Kyler's last year.
I think there's certain teams where you would
Be okay with it.
be okay with it.
I agree. The
I
Raiders.
don't know. We'll see though.
The Raiders.
Yeah, they have a. How far is they just don't have any wide receivers?
Yeah, but
But
like,
they'll figure it out.
dude, a phenomenal.
Bowers, Genty, good offensive line.
How about freaking Pete Carroll? Not a bad head coach.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I think he'll be a player that can go into a system right away and win. I'm not
Agree.
saying a Super Bowl,
I like that.
but like he could win right away.
Agree.
Will he be good though? Great or elite?
In the NFL?
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll go this year and then move on to the NFL.
Oh, I think he's going to be elite.
I think so too.
In the NFL, I haven't seen enough of him to tell you if he's going to be good, great, or elite.
I think he only started like 4 games last year.
I know.
Just about because Ewers was hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna give my take on it yet because I truly
I
have
think he's
no
gonna
idea.
be special, but my worry is that he's gonna fall to like a T-Law, like
I hope
where
not.
like T-Law comes in the top of the top, but then it doesn't start off good right away.
Right, yeah,
So I don't know.
fair.
Let's jump in a little NBA real quick. There's not really much going on, but we'll jump into NBA. The schedule just came out. Night 1, Warriors versus Lakers. Steph versus LeBron. Luka also there.
Oh, really?
Warriors really haven't done much this offseason, so I think the Lakers would kill them. Rockets versus Thunder, I really like.
Right off the rip,
That's going to be
That's
a
a
good
good
one
one.
because I think that could be the Western Conference Finals next year.
I love that.
You know what I just realized? They have KD.
Yeah, KD on the
KD
Rockets
going home
to OKC.
to OKC.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it could be a juicy game.
Interesting.
I like that.
I would be more excited for that than Warriors versus Lakers.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
I don't think people give enough credit for the moves.
Warriors Lakers were cool. That was cool in 2022. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's freaking 2025.
2025.
You know what I
I
mean?
do think the Lakers made some really good additions where I do think they could win the West this year.
Yeah.
We'll save that for when the NBA season starts. But
John Wall retired.
I know, right? What's that? John Wall, I thought you were retired.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know that guy hasn't played in the league
He
since
hasn't played.
2016.
It really is crazy because John Wall, when John
He was a
Wall
beast.
was
He was a
like first
monster.
game in, he was good, man.
Yeah.
One of the best guards in the league. Then he went down to Houston. His career fell off. Then he went to I think the Clippers for like a day.
He had the
Didn't do
zigzags,
great.
the sweet
Yeah.
shoes.
Dude, his
He had a song.
his high school mixtape was one of like the best, or like one of the best to ever come out of YouTube.
Remember that?
Yeah, do the John Wall,
Oh,
do the
John
John.
Wall.
With
Do the-
that song, if
Banger.
he came into the NBA now, had that song, where would his market be?
I don't know, dude.
Would it be? I mean, people invest in
It'd probably
guards.
be crazy.
It's not like Mo
If he was a
Bamba.
rookie. That'd be sick.
Like there's
Yeah.
so many players where if I put him in the market now, like I think a D Rose in the first couple of years of his career would be an insane.
That'd be
market right now.
Wemby.
People are chasing D Rose though, just because he's
How
signed
could you
now.
not, dude? D Rose is a legend.
Legend, but not a Hall of Famer in my opinion.
Fair.
And then John Wall, not a Hall of Famer.
No.
You know what
He's
is?
good. Hall of very good.
Yeah,
John Wall.
100%. Hall of very good. That's the same with D Rose, or he's on the Hall of what could have been.
Oh man. He could have been a
Um,
first ballot, dude.
Could have if he stayed healthy.
Yeah, poor D Rose.
Night 2 though, Mavs versus Spurs. Dylan Harper
Ooh,
versus Cooper.
I like that.
Which will be sick. Then, yeah, I mean, pretty much that's kind of the basis of the NBA season. I'm excited because the Sixers were so bad last year.
I'm still trying. By the way, I'm still trying to figure out what my favorite team is going to be.
Sixers.
Well,
Just be a Sixers fan, dude. Just
I'll tell you what. Lil Joe is trying to convince me to
I'm
be a
telling
Knicks
you,
fan.
don't be a Knicks fan.
I don't wanna
I'll tell
be.
you why. Because in 2 years,
I know.
they're not going to be relevant. They don't have a young core.
That's okay.
They don't have a young guy to go off.
It's not
Brunson's
about.
getting older.
It's not about that, dude.
You're about the now, not the future.
It's not even about.
You want to talk
that,
about the
dude.
future?
It's not
Tyrese
about-
Maxey,
Stop.
Jared McCain.
Stop. It's about the love of the game and what team really feels good to me. And you want to know what team feels really good to me? The Orlando Magic.
I do like the Magic.
love-
Magic got a great
love
future
'em.
ahead of him.
Love
Hey,
them.
okay, you coming
Franz
Magic?
Wagner.
The Wagner.
The Wagner.
The Mo Wagner.
Bo.
You got both Wagners.
Bo.
Yeah, Bo. Is Bo with them?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so. Not anymore.
Not anymore. You got Paulo.
Paulo Banchero.
Tristan Silva rookie. I don't remember if they got it. They didn't even end up drafting anybody this year because they traded all their picks.
They got Bane.
They got a good future. Well, Bane, yeah, they got Bane trade.
Bane.
They're good. I wish they would have gone after Giannis. That's another. What the heck is Giannis doing? He's also slapping his teammates. You see the video of that?
Who?
He's out there slapping his Greece teammates.
Giannis?
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
Luka
you
got
can
hurt,
slap
by the way. Did you see that?
I know.
He'll
I
be
don't
fine.
think it's serious,
He'll be fine.
but definitely a little bit of scare.
Yeah. Last thing.
Yeah.
Community question. Sorry.
Good question. No, yeah, you're good.
Do you have a bad card investment?
I have a couple where it's more
story?
like of selling. So during COVID, I bought a lot of Trae Young.
Ooh.
I bought a lot of Trae
He
Young.
was expensive.
And there's the two sides. He was expensive. There was the two sides of it where I sold half my collection, kept half the collection when I should have just sold everything.
Yeah.
And then just ended up plummeting with the collection I kept. I bought probably 20 of his silvers during COVID.
Yep.
Graded all of them. It was probably split like maybe like 8 10s, 6 9s, and some 8s maybe, where I sold some good ones. I should have sold all of them.
Yeah.
And that what hits me. The same thing with Darius Garland. I bought a lot of Darius Garland. I sold them at a bad time. I should have waited.
Yeah.
I should have waited or sold right when I got back. He cooked me.
Dang.
I think now's a decent time to sell Garland, but it's not awful. But yeah, Trae Young and Garland are the one I put a lot of money into COVID. I don't know why. Trae Young, understandable. Darius Garland, I don't know.
Yeah.
His market was just nowhere. Nobody wanted to buy him. And he's a starting point guard for the Cavs. And he ended up being great. The Cavs were number 1 seed this year.
Right.
What about you?
Mine would specifically be in 2022. I decided at the National to go hard on Desmond Ritter and Kenny Pickett.
You're like my friend, dude. My friend bought a lot of Ritter.
I feel like an idiot. I still have the cards, just praying that he does well in some sort of a game, maybe a pickup game over
Is
in
Ritter even
Canada.
with anybody right now?
I have no idea. Arizona Cardinals.
He's with the Bengals now.
Bengals. Good. Well, so he won't play because they have Jake Browning there too.
Yeah, and maybe Joe Burrow.
Yep. So
dang
yeah,
it.
it does not feel good.
I'm sorry.
On that same topic, what is the most heartbreaking game that you've ever experienced? Could be any sport. Most heartbreaking experience.
Yeah. Well, this was a tough one, man. I was brokenhearted for a long time. I was really brokenhearted for a long time. I didn't watch ESPN for like 3 months. I didn't watch a single game for the rest of the playoffs.
Oh no.
I think I went into like the darkest place in my life.
I've been there.
This was a moment that shut me down because I
Sounds
knew.
like you're gonna start crying.
Dude, I might.
This guy's tearing up.
2019.
2019, okay.
We would have won it. We would have won it all.
Okay.
We would have won it all. There's actually a couple, but we would have won it all. Sixers versus Raptors. Game 7 of the semifinals. When Kawhi hit the game-winning shot, which he traveled on. He traveled. Go watch the film.
That's tough.
He hit the game winner. I kid you not, when the shot went up, clicked off my TV.
No.
I didn't even watch it drop.
You were
because
sick.
I knew it was over. No, I knew it was over. I didn't even watch the shot. I had to see it on my phone 10 minutes later. Didn't look at my phone for a couple days. Didn't watch ESPN for 3 months. And didn't watch the end of the playoffs because I knew the Sixers would have won it. The Sixers team that year was disgusting.
Yeah, it was gross.
That was the year we had Butler,
It was gross.
Redick, Embiid was good, Simmons was good. I think Fultz was on the bench that year. Their bench was disgusting. Dude, it broke my heart.
I'm sorry.
You could talk to any Sixers fan. That's the year.
Oh, I believe it.
Because that was the year everybody was hurt for the Warriors in the finals.
What an iconic photo, too. Makes you sick, I bet. Sick. I'm sorry.
Which one? Embiid walking in the tunnel crying?
No, the other
Because
one
he
where
knew?
he's
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
this.
Dude, that was...
I'm so sorry.
No, thank you. I appreciate
That's
it.
what sports are about, though. You know?
You're breaking little kids' heart like mine.
You want to know what mine was?
What was it?
I'm gonna branch 2. My favorite football team is the Los Angeles Chargers. Always has been.
I know where you're
I
going with this.
live, eat, breathe Chargers.
Okay.
The first one, the Chargers were playing the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Justin Herbert. That team was bad, first off. Brandon Staley at his peak. And I don't know if you know who Brandon Staley is.
Yeah.
Not a good coach.
Oh.
Terrible.
Don't like him?
Our our number one receiver. No, well, that was the playoffs. I'll get to that one. We were losing at that game against the Raiders. The winner of this game goes to the playoffs.
Yep.
Right? Steelers were practically eliminated at this point.
Yep. Came out of nowhere.
Chargers marched down, 23 seconds left, marched down the field, score a touchdown, 4th and 23. With 20, time was expired at this point. 4th and 23, Justin Herbert slings a dot into the end zone to Mike Williams. We go to overtime. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. No score. The Raiders get the ball at the
I knew this was going to be
45-yard line. That's a deep field goal right there.
Daniel Carlson, too.
Daniel Carlson.
Good kicker.
Derek Carr looks at the sideline and decides that we're going to run this game out. We both go to the playoffs if a ball is not snapped. What does Brandon Staley do? As the clock is running, timeout. Derek Carr's like, all right, bat. They run the ball. They get 6 yards.
Yep.
Daniel Carlson, game-winning kick. That was one of the only times that I've ever cried as a sport fan. And that one didn't sting nearly as much as the next one.
Oh, boy.
Playoff game, 2022. January of 2022.
Yep.
May have been 2021. December of 21.
T-Law.
Trevor Lawrence, rookie year, comes in to actually Chargers
I was
go.
going to say went to.
Chargers go to the Jaguars.
Yep.
And we are mopping, destroying the Jags. And I get a text from my father says, next week is going to be a great week.
Oh, he
jinxed it.
Wow.
The Chargers go on to beef that game and lose. We were up 28-3 at halftime. We lose, I think it was 34-33. That was tough. I was on stream, and I get a text from my boss, Zach. My viewership, first off, went from 100 to 300 to 500 to 1,000 people in my chat just clowning me.
Oh, man.
Zach messaged me, says, you don't have to run the next break. You want to know what I did? I ran the freaking next break because I'm a man.
Wow, that's dedication
I'm a man.
right there.
So, yeah, that was the worst experience as a sport fan in my entire life. Yeah,
I felt like there was any tough moment. I mean, it was tough when the Yankees got sent home. Jose Altuve hitting the walk-off home run off Aroldis Chapman because we were so close.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Judge with the drop kind of spoiled it this past year. That was
that
tough.
Whole inning was heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's also just like the definition of the Yankees. Their defense is so bad.
So bad.
It's been awful for years. They finally did something about it this year.
Yeah,
getting Ryan McMahon at third, but they desperately need a shortstop. Love you, Volpe, but tell me if there's anything with the Vikings. I mean, 2009 was heartbreaking against the Saints when they cheated to win the Super Bowl.
You could say when
like the onside kick,
Brett Favre with the pick.
That too, the game was over, bro.
That was sick.
It's not talked about enough. Dude, you know what's not talked about enough, by the way? How the Vikings are one of the most winning teams in NFL history and have still never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't think they've been to a Super Bowl.
Right.
They literally are statistically the third best team in NFL history in terms of winning percentage, and they still haven't won a Super Bowl.
It's tough. Our team's beef.
We're regular season champs.
Our team's beaf, dude.
Dude, we just can't.
We're just beefers.
It's tough. I just want to win a championship so bad.
I just want to win a playoff game. That's all I want.
That's fair.
I want to win a division
Yankees
championship
in the playoffs this year. Yankees are on the near the edge, but they've been playing pretty well recently.
Yes,
so
they have.
I'm gonna build off that.
Yep.
Hopefully they should go to the playoffs. Blue Jays and Red Sox lost yesterday. Only helping the Yankees even more. Awesome. I mean, hey, good episode. Talk
Great
about the
episode.
market. Talk about NFL. We're getting close to the season. We're so close. We got one more week of the preseason.
One more.
And then we're going to jump into college football. First college football game's like next week.
It's huge. Big game. Thursday.
Yeah,
or Friday.
Say, this week.
Yeah, it's this week. Saturday.
Week. Holy moly.
Yep.
What the
Big game, too, I'm pretty sure. Was it LSU Clemson or something?
Jay,
I can't
remember
remember
look
what it
up
was.
college football.
K-State, Iowa State.
Yep,
That's what I'm
the
thinking.
two states.
I'm sorry.
Dude, you got
Big
more
game.
games this weekend.
Wait, we're not going to be there. You want to give it? Who wins that game? K-State, Iowa State. I'm going K-State.
K-State.
I think
K-State's
K-State.
nice. We
they're
talked
gonna
about
be
last week.
nasty.
K-State's nice this year.
They're going to be nice.
There's like 4 games.
And Iowa State's a good team.
Hawaii, Stanford's this weekend, too.
I don't give a damn about Hawaii.
Fresno State.
Who?
Kansas, Fresno State.
Don't give a damn.
Idaho State and UNLV.
You're just talking now. You're just talking to talk.
Football is back. Football is back.
UTEP is playing this week. Did you see that?
Shit, UTEP not that bad. I'm just kidding. UTEP actually.
I don't know a word you just said.
Barry Lunny is the Illinois offensive coordinator. He actually came from UTEP. Illinois is now ranked number 12.
Well, UTEP sucks.
Whoa. Let me see UTEP's schedule. Nah, who cares about UTEP?
That's what I'm saying.
So that'll wrap up episode 20. Make sure to follow us on all podcast streaming platforms, Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you stream your podcast, Temu, whatever, wherever you find them.
Temu.
And then follow us on all social media platforms, TikTok. Just be nice in the comments, chat.
I love it.
We live for it. We just can't
My
respond.
favorite comments are, these guys are dumb. How?
Guys, podcast equipment is expensive.
And yeah, that's again. Let's come up with a new tagline here. Okay.
Right? We need to be better, chat.
We
can't respond.
We move.
All right. We'll see you next week. We move.